So I was with the UNIBE program for 4 weeks, and I rotated at a different hospital each week. And overall, the program has been really well organized. I think some of the strengths of the program is that you get to see a lot of different hospitals and a lot of different doctors during a short period of time. I also felt well supported, even though my Spanish is not great, and I think it's a good place for people from all different countries. I also felt very safe, and that there was always someone looking out for me, knowing when I was coming and leaving from the hospital. So I rotated in 4 specialties. Well, I'm currently doing the last one, but the first week was hematology. The second week I worked in a general clinic doing kind of general internal medicine and home visits. The third week I worked in obstetrics and gynecology. And this week I'm working in cardiology. Honestly, I think gynecology was probably my favorite. I intend to be a hematologist in the future, but I loved seeing this special hospital that's just for women in Costa Rica. So I worked entirely in public hospitals in Costa Rica, which is where most of the patients get care here. I worked in hematology in Hospital Calderon. I worked in Clínica de Pauas, which is the local clinic of my neighborhood where I'm actually living here. I worked in Hospital Calit, which is a hospital just for women in Costa Rica. And then this week for cardiology, I'm back at Hospital Calderon in San Jose, which is downtown. And they're all publicly funded hospitals by the public insurance here. This is my first time in Costa Rica. I really enjoyed being here. I have been interested in global health for many years, which is part of the reason I opted to do this experience. And it has been especially interesting to see how socialized medicine is different from what we currently have in the United States. And I think I've learned a lot of lessons from that and have also been inspired to work on my Spanish going forward back in the United States. Yeah, I did find differences with the socialized healthcare here versus non-socialized healthcare in the United States. I think there are a lot of differences. There seems to be more of an emphasis on preventative care here in Costa Rica. It seems like patients have pretty good access to primary care, but sometimes it is more difficult here to get access to specialists. You have to go through a lot of avenues. But in the United States, care is very expensive, and you often have to wait a long time to get an appointment. And so it has been interesting to see the differences. And it's been interesting to learn that actually, despite the GDP being lower in Costa Rica, the life expectancy is 3 years longer in Costa Rica than in the United States. I liked everything. I love everything about Costa Rica. As far as the hospital, I think it has just been wonderful to work with some really good teachers in all the different fields that I worked in. They let me participate, they slowed down so that I could learn. The hematologist I worked with was awesome. I want to be just like her someday. In terms of other things in Costa Rica, I've on the weekends been able to go locally to a volcano and to see waterfalls and see other things that Costa Rica has to offer, and that's been really fun. I love my host family, so I live with 2 grandparents in Costa Rica in a neighborhood just outside San Jose. It's very safe. My house mom always makes me the best food. I have my own room, and it's really been fun to get a real feel of how Costa Ricans live and not just kind of the tourist vibe that someone from the United States might usually get here. So all the professors that I've worked with have been awesome. Most of the professors here are bi or trilingual, which is incredible. And so they've been able to teach me some in Spanish and some in English. I have been able to see their clinics. I've been able to see procedures. I've been able to see deliveries and gone to the pathology lab and really see all the different parts of the hospital. And so I really appreciate that my teachers have allowed me to do all those different things while I've been here. Yes, I would definitely recommend UNIBE programs to other students. I was really impressed by how organized UNIBE was and how welcoming everyone has been here. I really think that I had a complete experience in terms of being able to live with a Costa Rican family, also being affiliated with the university, but working in the public hospital, and just being able to do all those things in one short month was really amazing.